A tragic accident occurred in Chiba, where a light passenger vehicle carrying 3 teenagers collided with an electric pole, resulting in the death of one of the passengers. The incident took place late at night, and according to local police, the car was traveling at high speed when it veered off the road and crashed into the pole. The car, which was being driven by a 17-year-old male, had 2 passengers in the backseat, a 16-year-old male and a 17-year-old female. The impact of the crash was severe, causing significant damage to the rear of the car. Emergency services arrived quickly at the scene, and all 3 passengers were rushed to nearby hospitals. Tragically, the female passenger in the backseat succumbed to her injuries shortly after the crash. She was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital. Authorities have indicated that the driver of the vehicle had been speeding, though it remains unclear whether alcohol or drugs were involved. The driver and the male passenger in the backseat both sustained injuries, though they are not considered life-threatening. Local residents reported hearing a loud crash followed by the sound of sirens as first responders arrived on the scene. The accident has raised concerns about road safety in the area, especially given the age of the individuals involved. Teenagers are more likely to engage in risky driving behaviors, and this accident serves as a reminder of the dangers of speeding and reckless driving. While investigations are still ongoing, it is expected that the authorities will look into whether the driver had been properly licensed to operate the vehicle and if any factors, such as road conditions or mechanical failure, contributed to the crash. The family and friends of the young woman who lost her life in the accident are devastated by the loss. Her death has sparked a wave of grief throughout the community, with many expressing their sorrow on social media and at memorials. "She was such a kind person. It's hard to believe she's gone," one of her friends posted online. As the investigation continues, the police are also focusing on the role of the vehicle's speed in the accident. Preliminary findings suggest that the car was traveling far above the speed limit when it left the road and crashed. Such incidents are unfortunately all too common among young drivers, who may not yet have the experience to handle high speeds safely. There is an ongoing discussion about the responsibility of both the drivers and passengers in ensuring safety. Passengers, especially those who are not in the front seat, sometimes fail to encourage the driver to slow down or make safer choices. In this case, it is unclear whether the passengers in the backseat were aware of the risk the driver was taking. In addition to the emotional toll on the families of those involved, the accident has sparked renewed debates about road safety education for young drivers. Advocates for stricter driving laws argue that more comprehensive training and better guidance for young drivers could prevent similar accidents in the future. Meanwhile, there are calls for increased awareness about the dangers of speeding, particularly among teenagers who are still gaining experience behind the wheel. Authorities are also investigating the possibility that the vehicle's condition played a role in the crash. They are examining the car for any mechanical faults that might have contributed to the incident. This is a crucial part of the investigation, as a malfunction could have exacerbated the driver's ability to control the car, particularly at high speeds. The incident has also prompted discussions about the importance of limiting the use of cars for young drivers, especially in areas with high traffic or narrow streets. It has been suggested that stricter regulations could help minimize the risk of accidents like this, potentially saving lives in the future. The community in Chiba is rallying around the victims, offering condolences and support to the families affected by this devastating loss. Schools in the area have also begun offering grief counseling to students who knew the young woman who passed away, as her death has left many of her peers struggling to cope with the sudden tragedy. As the investigation continues, authorities are urging other young drivers to learn from this unfortunate event and drive with caution. "We want to prevent another family from experiencing this kind of heartbreak," said a spokesperson for the local police department. In the wake of this tragic incident, local officials have reiterated the importance of road safety and responsible driving, particularly for those who are still learning how to navigate the complexities of the road.